This is the last video in a series of 3, and we're going to be adding more shapes to our picture. We're going to resize and rotate shapes. That means we're going to make them bigger or smaller and turn them. And we're also going to learn how to copy shapes. Remember, if you see this, you need to pause. Let's get signed in. So you either use the QR code or you sign in with @g.sjs.edu.hk if you're at home with your Velocity username and Velocity password. Once you've done that, click on Google Drive. We've done this before, so I'm being very quick. We've got Banyan, Lion, San Martin. Click on My Drive and find the Google Draw that you have been working on. The file will say, copy, your class, your teacher needs a body. Click on it, make it go blue, and then press either enter or return. So we've just signed in, and I'm going to click on Google Drive, which is green, yellow, and blue. My Drive has already been clicked on, and then I scroll down, and here I can see copy of 3.3, Miss Hedges needs a body. I've actually got 2 copies, so I'm going to click on one and make it go blue. And there we have. Here is the Google Draw that we've been working on. So it's your turn now. I'd like you to log in, go to Google Drive, and find your Google Draw. Great, now that we've signed in and found our Google Draw, let's add some more shapes. We had a little go at this last week, and let's remind ourselves what to do. So at the top, I'm going to click on the circle and the square, mouse over shapes, and then find the shape that we want and click on the shape. I only need to do 2 clicks, one on the circle and the square, and one on the shape that I want. And then I can drag it out using 2 pointing fingers. Let's remind ourselves how to do it. So, click once, then mouse over the word shapes. Find the shape that you want, do another click. Now put the cross where you want to start your shape, click and hold, and drag with the other pointing finger. Remember to use 2 hands. When it's the size that you want it, let go with both pointing fingers. And you can click on the shape, and this is how to resize. Click and drag, let go with both hands, and it will change the shape. And if you're not happy with the size of the shape, you can click and hold on one of the blue squares and drag and resize it to the size that you want. Right, over to you. Have a go at adding more shapes. Remember to use those 2 pointing fingers on 2 hands, please. Now here is a recap on how we can resize. So we click on the shape, click and hold on a blue square, and then with my other pointing finger, drag. And you can see there's a little faint outline, and when I let go, then it will change the shape to that size. So click off somewhere else, so deselect the shape, click on a different shape, see the blue squares, and here I'm going to make Miss Hedges' leg longer, Miss Hedges' leg shorter, so it looks like she's running. I'm doing that by using 2 hands, and on both hands I'm using my pointing fingers, and with one finger I'm clicking and holding, and the other one I am dragging. Now we've had a go at pulling out more shapes and resizing, let's have a go at rotating, and that means turning a shape. When you click on a shape, you'll notice that there's a little blue line and a blue circle. And if I click with one pointing finger and hold, and with my other pointing finger drag, I can turn or rotate the shape. So let's have a go at this one. So click. See that little blue circle with the line? So I've clicked with one pointing finger and I'm dragging with the other. Let's do it again. So find that little blue circle. It's the circle, not the square, remember? Click with one pointing finger and then drag with the other pointing finger on the other hand. Have a go at rotating some of the shapes. See if you can make your characters look like they're moving. Now we're going to learn a really useful shortcut, and it is to copy. So you copy, use the Control key, Control C, or on a Mac it's Command C, and then to paste it is Control V or Command V if you're on a Mac. Then you click on the shape that you've just copied and you drag it. So let's have a go at copying the hand. So I click on the hand, then I do Control C, C for copy, and then Control V, and look, it's made another one. And I can move that somewhere, and I can even rotate it. Now I know how to rotate. using those 2 pointing fingers on 2 hands. Should you have another go? So let's go over to shapes. Let's drag out shape. Maybe Miss Hedges fancies having a dog. And let's choose, what could we have as a leg? Let's have a triangle. And click with 1 pointing finger, drag with the other pointing finger, and then Control C, Control V, and hey, I've just copied legs. And if I do Control C, Control V again, maybe I've got myself a tail. And I could use Control C, Control V and do a head. Or I could go back to shapes and I could find something that looks more head-like. So click with 1 finger, drag with the other. That looks like a funny dog. It's a bit of a strange colour. Wonder if you could change the colours. Now I'm going to let you into a secret. The secret of being really good at making pictures in Google Draw is to use 2 hands, 2 pointing fingers, and to click and hold with 1 finger and to drag with the other. That is the secret. Keep it to yourselves and keep practicing. So it's over to you. Your challenge is, can you make a body for your teacher and change the colours? And if you like, if you want to be adventurous, add some extra things like a pet or furniture or a tree or a cloud, something in the background. Try and be as creative as possible and use the skills that we've learned with Google Draw to make a really great picture.